Hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Okay, well, the overall energy of your reading is the Four of Swords. You've been healing over something. You've been spending some time alone. It's very spiritual. See the stained glass windows? This is all about truth and clarity because of the swords. It's like soul searching, looking for answers, getting clarity. So this surrounds your entire reading, Geminis. Up here in your highest energy is the Hermit. The Hermit is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about seeking your path forward from the universe. This is part of, these are the two highest energy cards in your entire reading. They're both very spiritual. And it feels like you, in this place, when you spend this time alone, seeking truth and clarity and doing your soul searching, you're wondering what your path is forward. This Hermit is right next to the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. But there's the infinity symbol, okay, the symbol of intuition and knowing. So what this card tells me is that you know what you're going to have to do, and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. That might be part of why you're, seeking this clarity, this truth from the universe, to get up the courage or the power to move forward on a path that you know you need to take. That Strength card is right next to the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been waiting for something to happen here. You've been waiting for, I think, changes. I think you're waiting for your life to take a turn for the better or take a turn for the different, okay? But you've been waiting and waiting for something to happen, and you're getting bored of waiting. I think part of this reading is just taking charge and not waiting anymore, and just like finding the strength and the courage to make the differences that you need to make yourself. I have the Ace of Pentacles under the Hermit card. This is about security, stability, groundedness. It can be an offer of money or commitment also. So, you could be waiting for more money. You could be waiting for a job. You could be waiting for a relationship to come to fruition, to be more grounded for the next step, a commitment. But the Hermit now, I really pay attention to these cards. It is about, security and stability, whether it's with somebody or with money. And it is about, they're showing you that you will determine through all this meditation or prayer or soul searching that you're doing, that you will know what to do and you will find the courage and the strength to do it. So the power is there. You got it. You got it. That's what they're saying. The Ace of Swords is right next to the Four of Swords and under the Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, this is like valiant. This is like truth and clarity to its fullest. You're going to get it. That's what they're saying. This truth and clarity is going to set you free, and it's all because of this overall energy here of you. You're doing the work. I have the Ace of Wands also in your reading. You got 3 aces in the first part of your reading. This is a very powerful reading. So, the Ace of Wands. This is all about fresh starts and new beginnings. Just blossoming and just blooming. And right under the Ace of Pentacles, Gemini, You're on your way to something pretty powerful in your life. The path that you are wanting to go down, it's bringing you everything. Oh, wait a minute. You have 4 aces. 4. I had cataract surgery, so I'm blurring out one of them. You have all 4. I don't know if this is very rarely. I'm trying to remember when the last time this happened. Look at this. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Do you have some wonderful, great spiritual things coming up here? Wow. Next to the Ace of Wands is fresh start and new beginning. It's bringing this pentacle, the security, the stability, the groundedness. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are all around you. And they're with you when you're healing and you are seeking, you're soul searching, and you're looking for your path forward. They're just trying to get both feet on the ground. One is in the water here. One is in the emotional waters. Once both of your feet are on the ground, you're going to be able to do what it is you need to do for yourself. And I'm telling you, this is almost with magic. This is... You want all these things? You want the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups? Well, you got it. It's coming in. And this is a lot of love. A lot of love. You've been doing all this waiting and about ready to give up. Oh, no. Do not give up. Look at what you got here. I really want to take a picture of this just for me for that first part of the reading. That is just fantastic. The Hermit is here to show you that you're going down the right path. Things are happening just the way you want them to happen. There's something very special about you, Geminis, if this is making sense, if this is resonating. It's like you have a calling, and I think you're going to listen to it, and you're going to find the strength and courage to do what you have to do to fulfill this calling, where you're supposed to be on this planet, who you're supposed to be on this planet. That's why you've been going in deep. You've probably been wondering why you've been feeling the way you've been feeling. It's because you have a lot to do. You have a lot to accomplish. And, and also to bring to others. Okay. I have the 10 of Wands up here right next to waiting for whatever it is to happen. And I feel like it's just a feeling that you're waiting for. It's like, I know I'm supposed to be doing something. I know I can feel that I have a purpose and I don't know what it is. What is my path forward? Well, you're going to figure it out. You're going to be able to drop that burden of not knowing and that burden of waiting. This is the 10 of Wands. See that person all hunched over? They can only carry those wands so far. They're going to drop them. There's no 11. Coming to the end of that burden of waiting to know just what it is you're supposed to be doing with your life. It's right next to the Empress. This is your energy. Male or female. They're all male or female. The Empress, beautiful energy. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. But the Empress is very kind and thoughtful and generous and loving and giving and forgiving and compassionate and empathetic. And I can go on and on. Many beautiful qualities you have about you. Now, what you need to figure out is why do you have all those qualities? And that's what you're in the process of doing. It's right next to the Judgment card. This is a spiritual lesson. You've got your guardian angels and spirit guides in your reading twice. And, all this soul searching you've been doing, you've been going through a spiritual lesson and you're awakening. Your time is coming, Gemini, by this reading. You are awakening and you hear them. Your intuition is going to kick in. You're going to know what you need to do and you are going to do it. I feel like the universe needs you. That's what I feel like in this reading. This is very powerful. I have the Death card here. They need you to do what you're supposed to do here, and they're trying to help you get there. I have the Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But the energies, what's most important is leaving the old behind and moving forward. So all this waiting, this burden that you've been carrying, not knowing, what is your purpose here in life? What are you supposed to do? You're leaving that behind because you're going to figure it out and you're going to move forward. It's like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. You're going to move right past all this confusion. This is under the Empress too, this Two of Pentacles. This is about confusion. It's about not being grounded. It's because you're loop-de-loop. It's like one day you think, well, maybe I should be doing this, and the next day you're like, oh, maybe I should be doing this, and it's just very rocky. It's very up and down and all in your head type energy, right under the Empress. Well, you're going to be able to put that behind you and move forward. It was really becoming, you do like get at your wit's end, and most people do get at their wit's end in a situation before they finally learn their spiritual lesson. But I feel like that's exactly what's going on here. Because you have the Nine of Wands and you have the Ten of Wands. You're going to be able to put down all these Nine of Wands. This is being in the middle of it. The 10 is coming to the end of it. And it's like coming to your wit's end. And then it's like you finally figure things out. I have the Page of Swords under the Death card. So you kind of go, you're like, the swords are important, the truth here too. You put your sword up. This sword is only for self-protection. You're not swinging it. You just move forth on guard, very much aware. I think it's your intuition that makes you so aware of everything people say, everything people do, that helps guide you. And so you go forth with your sword up, you go forth with your wand up, you have the Page of Wands. This is holding on to that wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. I think part of what you need to do is speak. You need to share and speak. That's what the page does. It's like something brews from the bottom of the feet and then finally it comes out the mouth. So it's like whatever is going on with you, it's brewing and brewing. And I think whatever it is you're supposed to do involves communication. And then next to this Page of Wands is the Two of Wands. And this is under the Nine of Wands, being at your wit's end. There you are. You're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginning with one hand, and there's your new life cycle with the other hand, holding on to the earth. So you figure out your purpose. You figure out what's been driving you crazy by not knowing your path forward. You do figure it out. Do use your intuition about this, okay? And I might want to point out, if you look at that Two of Pentacles, there's a big infinity symbol those pentacles are rolling around in. Use your intuition to help guide you. So, I'm going to take out the bottom card of this deck right now. The Two of Swords. See, this is why you've been waiting. This is, it's because it's like you haven't been known. You have not known which way to go. You've been in self-protection mode. You're afraid to make the wrong choices. So your swords are up. Your heart is crossed with your arms. Your blindfold's on. So you haven't been able to see the direction in which you need to move. And that's what you've been waiting for, some kind of guidance. Well, your guidance is coming to you, okay? And it's coming to you through your guardian angels and spirit guides, through your spiritual lesson. And, it's going by unblocking yourself here, by seeing your path forward. You're going to be able to put down those wands. And you're going to stop waiting for what it is that you need to do. So this is just like a fantastic reading, Geminis. All four aces in this side of your reading right here, surrounded by all this spiritual healing and meditation, the Hermit, the Strength card, Temperance. You have so many major arcana cards here. You got the Death card, the Empress, the Judgment card. It's very powerful, and you will be moving forward. You will figure out your path forward. And it's something I feel very powerfully that the universe needs you to get on track, and they are helping you to get there. So Geminis, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.